So, around a year ago, when I was just chilling in a Barnes & Noble, I decided to look for a new manga series to read just to pass the time. And as I was showing through the countless bookshelves, something had caught my attention. A manga that from the get-go stood out from everything else there. It was a fantasy manga called Witch Hat Atelier. Now, me personally, I'm really just not that big a fan of fantasy anime with magic power systems. I just think the trope is a bit overdone, especially with the thousands of absolutely trash isekai slop that is actually brain rot. But this manga is none of these. Rather than his power system just being some random self-insert shouts cool names and shoots a stupidly overpowered spell out of their hand, this manga's power system is literally just drawing. Think Fullmetal Alchemist, except on a much smaller scale. Right off the bat, I was extremely intrigued by this unique magic system, and holy crap did the art look amazing. So I decided to check it out and read the first chapter. And is an athlete born to be an athlete? Is an astronaut born to be an astronaut? Is a person's path or skill set predetermined for them, or does everyone have the ability to choose for themselves who it is they want to be? Well, in a world where people are told that the only way to become a witch is to be born with the ability to use magic, and that you cannot learn to use magic no matter how hard you work. However, our main character Coco learns that magic is actually drawn, meaning that anyone with a steady enough hand for drawing circles can become a witch. But we also learn that a treaty called the Day of the Pact strictly bans teaching outsiders how to use magic, because as you can imagine, granting everyone on the planet an overpowered ability is like giving a random person access to a gun. It would not end well. These laws also ban the use of magic directly on the human body. But what of the person who has a disease or disability that normal medicine can't cure? If a person violates these rules, even if it's to save or cure someone, they will have their memories completely wiped away by the law enforcers of this world called the Knights Morales. Now, this insanely unique premise was already enough to get me to start reading the book. But to my surprise, this manga has a lot more to offer than just a good story. The art in Witch Hat Atelier is genuinely some of the best art I've seen in a manga. From the extremely unique paneling and character designs, I found myself staring at single panels for 30 whole minutes, taking in every single detail. Like, look at this! The manga of Witch Hat Atelier also did an amazing job at cultural and racial representations. Now, as an African American anime and manga fan, I am of course no stranger to racism in manga and anime. Whether it be the comically large lips, freaking Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z, or even just the fact that many mangaka straight up don't know how to write or draw a character who isn't Japanese. I was genuinely so happy to see characters of different races and genders who aren't just sidelined and are actually well-written characters with depth. Now, with all this said, I was extremely excited when an official anime adaptation of Witch Hat Atelier was announced. But at the same time, I was also kind of worried that the anime wouldn't do this amazing series its justice. But man, was I wrong about that. From the music, voice acting, the amazing and consistent animation, it was everything I could have possibly wanted from an anime adaptation, and more. Anyways, whether you're an anime-only watcher or just someone looking for a good manga recommendation, I promise you this amazing series is worth your time. But anyways, that's enough yap from me. Make sure you like and subscribe, and bye!